Hey everybody, how you doing out there? My name is Greg Napier and I'm coming to you from the great state of Ohio. And today I want to talk to you real briefly about telling your story. Everyone loves a great story. And I'll just give you a story that I wanted to tell about the first time my wife and I went on a cruise. The first time we went on a cruise, my wife got sick, sick, sick for all 7 days. And we were initially supposed to be on a cruise for 10 days. And what happened was we spent some time in Florida before that, and our flight got delayed. And what happened was by the time we got out on the ship and we started sailing out, and she had never been on a boat before, and it was horrible. I mean, she took the pads, she took the stuff that they were telling her to take. Me, on the other hand, I didn't get sick at all. I believe that because the reason I may not have gotten sick was because um, I had been on a ship before when I was in the Marine Corps, and I was on a ship and we sailed out in the Mediterranean Sea, all over Europe and Africa and all different types of places. Now I did get a little dizzy the first time I got on the ship when I was in the Marine Corps, but I'm gonna tell you the most devastating part was when we did an amphibious assault and we had to come off the back of the ship. And I don't know if you know anything about the Marine Corps, but we had these amphibious I call them water tanks, and we were in it. And you come off the back of the ship, and then you submerge into the water, and then you come up. I'm going to tell you, the first time I did that, that was a horrifying experience. But as time went on, I got a little bit more used to being on the ship, and so I was okay being on the ship when we went on a cruise. But my wife, on the other hand, oh my God, she was sick every day. Got to the, I mean, it was every time I would we would get ready to go somewhere, and I would say, "Honey, you ready?" And she'd be like, "No, I'm not feeling well." So that was a horrifying feeling. And the reason I'm telling you this is because people really love to hear stories. And so when you tell stories, a real good story has a person resonating with you. They have you, they start thinking, man, I can relate to that. I remember when we went on a cruise and this happened and that happened. It may not have happened to that person, but it may have happened to another person. Needless to say, when you're telling stories, people can resonate with you better. They get a feeling and a sense that they know who you are. And a great way to find out how to get some real good stories, especially when you're in your business, is to, I would say, the best way that I found, and I'll share it with you here, is look at some great movies. And then you can see the storyline, and then you can start telling that story. Let some of the stuff resonate with you, and then you just start telling the story. And what happens is people start to resonate with that, and they start to say, "Oh, wow, I can see myself doing that." Or I can see myself not doing that. Or why did they even do it this way? Or maybe they should have did it that way. A good story always gets the juices flowing. So if you want to learn how to be an effective marketer, I would highly recommend that you learn the art of telling stories. But here's what I'm going to tell you: today is your blessed day. Depending on when you watch this, and I promise to make this brief. I have a free training that I want to make available to you. That when you click the link below, you will go straight over to that training and you will start understanding how to formulate and put together a good story. Because when you start putting stories together, people start feeling like, hey, I know Greg, I know Susie, I can relate to that. Like I often tell people, don't compare my chapter 12 to your chapter 1. Most of you don't know this, but when you follow me for any length of time, I have been doing business online for 12 years. As a matter of fact, this is my 12th year this year, which is 2020. And so that's my chapter 12. Now, have there been some bumps in the road? There certainly has. But what I've learned over the years is how to tell effective stories. And here's what I'll tell you: if you don't have a story, then you can learn how to tell other people's stories until you create your own stories. But if you want to learn that, all you have to do is click the link below and you can go over and get this free training that I took that helped me to enhance my story so people could resonate with what I was saying. And it made me become a more effective marketer when I started to embrace the art of telling stories. So until we see each other again, click the link below again and go out and start learning how to tell your stories. You owe it to yourself to tell stories, especially if you want to be an effective marketer, whether you're online or offline, or whether you want to learn how to, shoot videos, whatever the case may be. Just learn how, whether you want to learn how to put it in a video form or text form or email. People will open up your email and they will watch your videos more when you learn how to effectively tell stories. I got that information that I want to share with you for free. All you have to do is click the link down below, and then I look forward to seeing you on the inside, where you'll learn how to effectively tell wonderful stories and have a lot of people reading your stories.